So I absolutely love Christmas, and I love the magic about Christmas and the excitement that builds. I love giving gifts and watching the faces. I just got one of my kids' presents in the mail and was able to open it up, and it was the American Girl doll. I didn't spend the full amount on the American Girl doll, but I got one on eBay that was half the price, which was good. I love when I can find bargains. I mean, you guys know what I'm talking about when you can find bargains on things. And she actually even came with two outfits instead of just the one. So I got two outfits and an American Girl doll for half the price that I would have gotten originally. So, yay me. And I started thinking about that and how happy I was that my daughter wanted to have a doll for Christmas. She's 10, almost 11. She'll be 11 in March. And I love that she still has that little piece of little girl in her that wants that doll. And I mean, her grandma collects dolls, and so she's around them, a lot as well. But I love that she wanted a doll. That's what she asked Santa for, and it made me so happy. And it actually made me happy because I had a situation happen a couple weeks ago with her that made me kind of stop and think about how I felt about the magic of Christmas and of Santa and everything like that. And I I did a report a long time ago about Santa Claus, and it was a speech where I stood up and I talked about the different origins of Santa and how he came about and the different countries and different things that he represents and all there's so many different symbols that go along with Christmas time, and I love symbolism and seeing what things represent. I love that. But my kids still believe in Santa Claus. And I always say that I still believe in Santa Claus. And actually, if you don't believe in Santa Claus, then Santa Claus doesn't come. So you better believe in Santa Claus in my house. But we were with one of her friends, and that was her same age. And we were talking about Santa Claus, and my son was in the car and everything. We were all kind of talking about it. And then her friend turns and whispers to Danny. And Danny turns around and looks at her, and she's like, "What are you talking about? Of course Santa Claus is real." And this came because I said I'm basically the same person as Santa Claus. Like, we have the same mind. I'm like this with Santa. And so then her friend, she's kind of laughing at me, and she kind of whispers, and with Danny saying, "No, there is a Santa Claus," it made me realize, like, my daughter still believes in Santa Claus, and she's at that age now where other kids are starting to not believe anymore. And it kind of hit me. And the friend was really cute. And she was like, "Oh, yeah, of course, of course." So obviously her parents are awesome parents and are like, "Okay, like this is the thing. But we don't tell this to other kids," which I absolutely love. And I'm absolutely grateful for that. And so it was just kind of a cute moment, but it also kind of hit me where it was like, I'm not ready for my kids, not my daughter, not to believe in Santa Claus anymore. And it almost made me cry. Like, that it's funny because I love my kids growing up and changing and becoming part of it. And yes, I was talking to some of my friends about it, and her becoming part of the magic will be so awesome. But I'm not ready for that yet. And it made me start thinking about all the things with parenting, like the things that we're ready for, the things that we're not ready for. And it's those little things and those little pieces of how do we keep that magic alive in our children and not be liars. Like, my mom did a great job with, believing in the magic of Christmas and the magic of Santa Claus and the symbolism and all that stuff, which is why I wrote that report. I was older when I wrote it, but that's kind of how I found out. Like, I don't ever remember a sit down discussion being crushed or anything like that when I found out that, what Santa Claus was and everything. But I'm hoping that I get to do that with my kids. And that's why, like, in my Christmas book, my Bug Christmas book, it says, you know, the magic of Christmas comes from above. It's the feeling of giving, of hope, and of love. And but in it, then it goes on to say, and no one can tell you it's what you must find. Search in your own hearts, and to others be kind. So, and if you guys want to get one of my Christmas bug books, you can go to my website, www.rainydaysfoundation.com, and you can actually purchase all 3 of those books. And we also have blankets and mugs with the super cute picture. I'm so excited. So you guys can get those bug book bundles, or just purchase one of the stories as well, and have those in your home with you. I know that was a really good segue to my little plug for my books, wasn't it? But that's really all I wanted to talk about on Coffee Talk today is really, like, you know, keeping that magic alive and really instilling that in our kids, and giving them that hope that there still is that fun. We worry, I think, so much as parents, like, how are we going to tell our kids these things, and we're lying to them and all these things, but really it's how our perspective is, and allowing them to be little and young for as long as possible, and have that childlike magic. I have not yet gotten rid of that childlike magic. That's still something that's very instilled in me, and my mom is definitely that way as well. I like to have fun. I like to be playful. I like to dream and hope, and you know, sit by my Christmas tree in the morning, and I don't know. I love it. I love those moments to just be and have fun, because, you know, there is something to be said about not ever letting that part of you die, because it doesn't have to. And if you can remember that, it will keep all that magic alive. So we only have a couple weeks of Christmas. I can't believe that it's December already. That's just crazy. This year has been a wild year. But anyway, I hope you all have a wonderful Tuesday, and I look forward to seeing pictures and seeing that magic that you guys have, and that you bring into your Christmas and holiday season as well. So, mwah.